Greetings and salutations, Exiles. Here I have the Black Corsair Elite, and I'm going to do a little DPS testing on her. I'm not using the standard setup I have. I just kind of put together some odds and ends. She doesn't even have like a good armor value, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to see what she kind of like aggro she had, and I wanted to see generally how long it took for her to. Okay, there we go. Started it. Oh, she didn't. There we go. I'm about 2 seconds off. She hasn't. There she is. Besides, she kicks. She goes through full combos, and that was a heavy combo. So I noticed she does a lot of heavy combos. Let me get my Truncheon out. The Truncheon's a good way to test. She's at 29 seconds. It's actually pretty decent. It's not bad at all. She seems to have a relatively high armor value, even though her hit points are pretty low. So that was at 49 seconds, so maybe realistically more on 45, and she just has the Impaler, which is what's crazy about this weapon is the durability is 187, so it's really only good for thralls because if you use it you get like 5 hits. I picked it up somewhere, but I'm gonna have to get some of the other weapons. But based off of this initial kind of test, I think if I get her dialed in, she can even get it down. So she's on par with some of the damage output of some of the higher end thralls. She might even be a little better than a Sumerian berserker. But we got a little latency there. But I'm trying to get into her hit points. But you can see here where her hit points is only 45, so she's lacking on the hit points, even though the damage output is really good. It's definitely sufficient. It's nothing shabby. Anyways, as always, tell me what you think. If you're interested, uh, if you think it's worth picking up, it was definitely much harder to knock her out than other thralls. She probably was far the most challenging to. It was like a 45 more minute ordeal to get her knocked out. As always, like and subscribe.